Hello everyone, this is Sherry from Liberal Tarot, and I wanted to jump on here real quick and just do a short video unpacking last night's election and kind of what I got in the reading. So the very first two cards that I got in that reading was the Tower card crossed by the High Priestess, the Wise Woman, and that the Wise Woman was going to create an upset. Now, we were all so hopeful that she would win, and she didn't. However, I want to kind of go a little bit more into that and kind of the implications of last night's election. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on the Republican side because I'm seeing a lot of commentary about how, the Republicans are, this was a wake-up call for Republicans. And yes, it was. In that reading, I kind of glossed over this, but the death card had come up around like the MAGA platform, and that's what we're seeing. The MAGA platform, it's dying, and it's as evidenced by last night in a gerrymandered district that went for Trump for 22 points. She was able to bring it down to, last I saw, it was like around 9 points. Okay, so that right there is a win, is a victory. And if you look at the platform she ran on and the platform that Mayor Mamdani ran on, they ran on progressive platforms. And so what I want to do is I want to look at the implications for last night's election and also the election in New York. And what does that mean to our corporate sellout surrender Democrats? That's where I kind of want to focus my energy and conversation in this. And so I really think that these younger voices finally are the voice for the Democratic Party. But the question is the Democratic Party going to support that? Because you have people out there, politicians that can't even that didn't even endorse Mayor Mamdani. And so I've been wanting to do a reading about Indivisible entering the more political scene. Yes, that, they're the political in that, organizing the protests and the marches. But after the corporate Democrats sold us out and surrendered on healthcare, oh man, I've seen a lot of interviews with Ezra, but whoo, his hair was on fire, and as well as we all were, and as it should be, and saying that no, we're going to start supporting progressive candidates, and we're going to primary all of these corporate sellouts. And so I've been wanting to do the reading about Indivisible entering more, in a different political way. Like, are they creating a platform, a progressive platform that they're going to use to endorse candidates? Like, what does that look like? And it almost, like, when he mentioned that, it almost felt like they're going to be running like a shadow Democratic Party, basically. And I want to do that reading and look into what that looks like. Is the Democratic Party going to embrace that, or are we going to have kind of like dual platforms going on here? So, as I said, I've been wanting to do that reading for a little while. I think the time is now. So the readings that I have coming out today is the reading on Pete Kegsbreath and the congressional hearings. What's that looking like? I have tomorrow is the war with Venezuela. That is, so that's Thursday. Friday is the Marjorie Taylor Greene long game. And in that was the Trump health reading that I did, where I was like, they're hiding the MRI, they're hiding like what's going on with his brain, and that a doctor is going to come out and, have some MRI, results, but it wasn't true, it was fake, or, whatever. And that actually happened right after I recorded that reading. So, there may be more car chats with Sherry, I think is what Catherine said, that when the news is moving this fast and I do the reading and then like literally minutes later it happens. So what I've been doing is I've been posting those news stories and kind of giving you spoilers into like what's coming up. If this is one of your first videos with me, I'm Sherry. I do unapologetic progressive tarot, utilizing my background in intuitive tarot and psychology. I'm also unapologetically Gen X, and I use humor, during trying times, and also a lot of snark. So if that sounds like something that you would like, I hope that you come check me out. Over YouTube is where I have all my longer videos, and on TikTok I'll have shorter videos like this, and I'll also have like clips from those longer readings. So yeah, I think that the primary season is just heating up, and that we've got a lot. There's a lot of news, and no shortage of news for me to do readings on. So I really appreciate you guys being here. And yeah, I will catch you on the next reading. Have a good day.